Good to be with you on this Tuesday. And today I would like to just remind ourselves of what we commemorated, remembered over the Easter weekend. I trust it was more than just a holiday, but a time in which you reflected on all that God has done for you. And in the passage that deals with how we are to react to problems and how we are to react when we suffer, we find a very important example given to us in Jesus Christ. First Peter was written to prepare the people for the persecution that was coming. They were already facing it, and this was a great help to the people at that time. But we read in verse 23, after being warned to not suffer because of doing what is wrong, but if we suffer because we're doing what is right, we need to realize that he was reviled, but he didn't revile again. When he suffered, he threatened not, but committed himself to him that judgeth righteously, who his own self bare our sins in his own body on the tree, that we, being dead to sins, should live unto righteousness, by whose stripes we were healed. I think one of the most amazing part of the Passion of Christ is to see him when he suffered at the hands of the Sanhedrin and was beaten there at Caiaphas' palace, and how careful he was in his answers. Really, one answer is all, as he clearly made it known who he was. And then before Pilate, the Gentile world authority representative, he did not speak. He fulfilled Isaiah 53. And on the cross, the 7 last words are about others, the first 3, and about suffering for us, the last 4. And as we look at Christ, we realize that's how we should respond. Our focus should be on glorifying the Lord and on others, and letting our lives be used by God to make a difference, and not to be about ourselves. I've often said one of the ways to get encouraged is to live sacrificially, to follow the example of Christ. And it's just wonderful. No matter what happens in your marriage, live for your wife or husband, for your children, or for your parents. In the local church, there's going to be human problems, but live for God and be a minister to others, a servant to one another. That will bring great joy, take the focus off of yourself, and help you navigate very difficult times. And so we are to look to Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith. And here in 1 Peter, we need to look at the one who was reviled for us, but he did not revile. May God give us that kind of heart.